Like, I'm still surprised both you and Tennessee even listen to Propaganda. Every time Tennessee sees me, he's like, hey, what was that band you told me to listen to again? Like, every time.
That's funny. And every time he likes Strung Out, too, I think, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well, Strung Out's your, like, classic metal punk band.
Yeah.
I want to say those guys were the first ones to start it, because Suicidal Tendencies, they always had more of a rap punk thing going to me. I love them. But, I don't know, there's something about, even these days, have you listened to Suicidal Tendencies?
I never listened to them really ever before.
Before, they were really good. Like, these days, I'm not a huge fan of their new stuff, and I don't know why. But, I don't know, I could listen to, like, I listened to the new Exodus album, and that thing was kick-ass.
Oh, yeah.
I've been getting into thrash. Municipal Waste. And what's Municipal Waste's other band there? Iron Reagan. Those fucking guys are just deadly.
Your hips are swaying and your eyes are saying that you need two gamblers for this game you're playing. And I might want you, yeah, but I don't need you. And you won't sleep in my bed. No, you won't sleep in my bed. No, you won't sleep in my bed anymore. It seemed like a dead end, even when I was 7, to sing for this country with my hands up to heaven. 'Cause God was dead then. Yeah, he's never been back again. And I don't think about it. No, I don't think about it. No, I don't think about it anymore. Yeah, it's a gamble when your fingers burn from the last time that you flew and bled, and the shadows that you walk around will still be there when the sun goes down. Venus flytrap, 20 years now, and the chance is just as fat as a union bureaucrat that the life you wanna live ain't the one you're looking at. There's more risk in a brain cell than any Vegas hotel. And you can't find the pit boss. No, you can't find the pit boss. No, you can't find the pit boss anywhere. Anywhere, anywhere. Anywhere, anywhere. Anywhere, anywhere. It's true, been 2 months and I'm the fool. Don't know what's keeping me from you. 2,000 miles away from you. It's bringing me down because you're not around. It's hard to find the time when I can. I'll know I'll make this please. It's bringing me down because you're not around. It's hard to find the time when I can. I'll know I'll make you mine. No, I'll make you mine. No, I'll make you mine. Well, it kills me to hear all good things coming to an end. No matter what, open arms and open ears, shoulder to cry on. All good things come to an end. No matter what, I'm still a friend.
You definitely can't see this, but there we go. But yeah, Hollow Earth. We went out for a smoke, and now we discussed Hollow Earth. Apparently, we're both into that.
Yep.
So that kicks ass. And yeah, I'm reading here. Apparently it, Edmund Halley is the one who came up with it in the 17th century.
That was a long ass time ago.
Right? Shit, I didn't know he came up with it though.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this was just like something that, some crazy person thought up somewhere and just was a really, fuck, can they make some cool movies with it? But they don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the sad part. I mean, we really need a good Hollow Earth movie.
Right? I mean, there was one, The Asylum made it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the guys that make Sharknado?
Oh, yeah.
Those amazing movies? And yes, I say amazing. I freaking love every single Sharknado movie. 1 through 5. Amazing.
I still want to see Bearnado.
Bearnado?
That's the Canadian version. That was a joke for a while on the internet.
Did somebody actually make it?
No, it was, somebody was describing how far a bear can jump.
Oh.
And like it was somebody confused it like by them jumping really fucking far. and then it got into a bearnado somehow, and then it ended up being Canadian.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds like something Canadian. That's for sure.
I think it was because the original report was Canadian or something. It was hilarious.
No, I never heard of that one. But yeah, getting back to that.
Yeah.
I think it was called Nazis at the Center of the Earth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it had not Gary Busey, but it was Jake Busey. Gary Busey's son. I'm sorry, but every time I say Gary Busey, I have to say Gary Busey. It just sounds so much better.
Okay.
I have nothing better to talk about.
Yeah, we were talking about the Green Kids. You should look that up.
Oh, Green Kids from Hollow Earth Theory?
Yeah, apparently a couple of Green Kids came out of the cave somewhere. And their skin was green color. But that was one that got me into it, and I can't remember where the fuck I read that.
Was this like the 20th century thing, or was this like back in the 1800s?
I think it was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah? Because
there's actual like books written on it, or records of it anyways.
But like every single, like, whatever you call it, culture or like, ancient civilization, they've all had the same
kind of story about it. Yeah.
Kind of story about like these people that live inside the earth, which is to me kind of awesome. Because like some of these places don't even have any knowledge of each other, or like completely there's no way.
Yeah.
And yet they all have kind of almost the same ideas for these people.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking rare.
Yeah. And like most of the time, I'm pretty sure they're described as like reptilian, like a reptilian-like race, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of funny because I remember watching David Icke videos back in the day about like lizard people are going to take over the world. Everything's going to hell.
Still a joke nowadays.
I know, right? That's the go-to
Lizard
thing
people.
for conspiracy theorists. Yeah. It's just like when somebody's just like, "Oh, you like conspiracy theories? How are them lizard people?"
Yeah.
Pisses me off actually because I don't even.
Yeah, most times I'm just like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Just like, go ahead, look up the lizard people thing. I haven't even watched it yet. Because it just sounds like so ridiculous to me right now. I might try to wrap my head around a few other conspiracy theories before I start diving into lizard people, I think.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more fun ones out there.
Yeah, like Hollow Earth.
Yeah.
Woke
up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young niggas on the path throwing up gang signs. I went in the house to get the clip with my Mac-10 on the side of my head. I bailed outside and I pointed my weapon. Just as I thought the fools kept stepping, I jumped in the flow, hit the juice in my ride. I got front and back, side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. I was pumping new shit by NWA. It was Gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my own shit, it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes. I went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoop. Car pulls up, who can it be? It's a fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolls down the window and he starts to say, it's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash and we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, I ain't said shit. Bored as hell and I wanna get ill, so I go to a place where my homeboys chill. Fellas out there trying to make that dollar. I pulled up in the 6'4" Impala, greeted with the 40 and I start drinking. From the 8-ball my breath starts stinking. I gotta get my girl to rock that body. Before I left I hit the Bacardi. Pulled to the house, get her out of the pad, and the bitch said something to make me mad. She said something that I couldn't believe, so I grabbed the stupid bitch by her nappy ass weave. Started talking shit, wouldn't you know, I reached back like a pimp and I slapped the hoe. And her father stood up and he started to shout, so I threw her right across and knocked his old ass out. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash and we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, I ain't said shit. Tripping in the dead of night. Homie scored a key, he's gonna fly. Punk ass fly. They ripping off everybody, man. Off everybody.
You're told now you're gonna win by your parents' wishes. Don't see that great, thought that was a key, but now you're stuck washing dishes. Now it's so distant from you, the life that you wanted. Your dreams are lost behind you. Forget it.
But I know as I hammer those nails into your beautiful hands, your eyes that try to search for mine, but I look away. Now your eyes are the only thing that can save me. I'm still afraid of them piercing. You're breaking into my prison, just pretending for a while. My soul is dying, I want it to end. I remember every word you said. Come back in time, come back. And I remember us still painted. Beautiful, so beautiful. Said, but this time I will look away. And I remember every word you said. And this time I will look away. And I remember every word you said. Come back in time, come back. And I remember I'm so painted, beautiful, so beautiful. And I remember every word you said.
Like, we were talking about like the movies and stuff like that based on them. Like, you said you hadn't seen like the original. I think it was made in the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
The Journey to the Center of the Earth, I think it was called. It was based on like the Jules Verne novel or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a novel.
Oh yeah, no. Apparently it's good. Like I said, I've been trying to track it down, but
Well, they made movies on it, so it's got to be good, right?
right, yeah. Everything that gets made from a book into a movie is good, right?
Yeah, until they make a shit movie.
Spider-Man, X-Men,
Shots fired.
Marvel Universe. Jeez, I got something in my throat. Anyway,
I ain't touching that.
no, I'm not. I don't hate on all of them. I just, it's not my thing. I'd rather just read the comic books and not have the movies
Fair enough.
completely destroyed.
A lot of
for
people
me.
who are like into the comic books, you know, a lot of shit just bugs them.
It does. There's just little things that bugged me, especially with the Spider-Man, because they just keep messing that up every time to me.
Well, a perfect example has got to be that that new female character they put back out. Where is she? She's a recent movie, just before Endgame.
Wonder Woman?
No, not Wonder Woman. That's DC Comics, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Marvel. Are you talking like the Netflix shows and stuff?
No, this is a new movie.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
She was just put into the Marvel universe.
I don't follow it, man. Like, I don't follow the Marvel or DC universe
people
movies.
are gonna hate us for this.
Like, Batman drives me insane. I can't listen to anybody talk about freaking Batman movies anymore. It just drives me nuts.
I've pretty much lost all connection with that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, ever since my roommate moved, I haven't watched fucking TV at all.
No, and I'm like stuck in this nostalgic thing right now, or I'm just going with stuff I know, because finding new stuff these days is just like, it's so trying.
Oh, yeah. Every time on Netflix, I just fucking fall asleep looking through shit.
Right?
I never actually watch anything.
I've watched The Office like 15 times over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what most people say too.
Yeah.
It's like Office every time.
Yeah, and they're taking that off, so I got to find something else to do this year.
I like to watch like the universe shows and shit they got like on.
I love that stuff too. Yeah. It's really easy to just fall asleep to that too.
Fall asleep, and I actually kind of like to learn still, you know, keep my brain growing. So
I do that too. That's why I do the conspiracy theories, because I don't take it seriously. Like, I think about it and dissect things, and I'm like, you know, like, this one might be probable, but what if, this one's the stupidest bullshit I've ever heard. You know?
Yeah.
You don't know what's what, so it just keeps your brain going, because you're like, wow, this could happen.
Yep.
Speaking of new movies,
I really wish it would happen.
Speaking of new movies, though, Bill and Ted's.
Oh,
like number 3.
Yeah.
I think it's called Face to Music.
Yeah.
Happening.
Yeah. I'm so fucking excited.
I am beyond excited for that. Like, I follow them on Facebook and Twitter, right? So like I see all the posts of the making of the movie and stuff. And what was it? They actually got like real veterans to play like a bunch of veterans for a war.
Nice.
Like they just went down. I can't remember what they did, but I think they hired real veteran actors or real like actors with like, you know, missing a limb or something. And then what the hell else was the other one? I know Keanu Reeves did something with the Make-A-Wish Foundation for like some, I don't know if this was a terminally ill girl, but she's in the movie one way or the other.
Nice.
And yeah, there's just a bunch of cool stuff that apparently is happening. Like, Rufus is, what the hell was his name again in real life? It's like the unwritten book of the road. George Carlin.
Fuck.
Man, as if I spaced on George Carlin.
No shit, eh?
Sorry, we went out and smoked a joint. Too bad.
I'm way too fucking
Speaking of the joint, we went there earlier.
Yeah.
Made history while visiting the joint in Assiniboia. It's our pot shop for those of you that don't know. It's a pretty kick-ass place. It's really nice inside. Love the staff.
My dealer moved away, so I'm illegal now.
Yeah. I could buy illegally, but I mean, this place is down the street.
Yeah, it's convenient.
And it's actually a little bit cheaper than my normal dealer.
Well,
so, sorry, buddy.
It's they're like one of the cheapest in Saskatchewan, apparently. Actually,
the one here?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Oh, really?
So I was really impressed by
it is cheap.
that.
Like it's like I pay $36 for an eighth, and I mean the stuff is good. Like it's what the hell is it called? LA Confidential. It's good.
Yeah.
And it's an indica, so it puts me right into couch.
Yeah. my mom told me that the other day. I didn't know about that saying until the other day.
No?
They must be just telling that to everybody at the pot store.
No, I've known that for years.
Oh, really?
That's why whenever, like, that's kind of what I like about legalization, is that when my, like, before the dealer would come over and he'd just bring you a mystery bag of weed to me.
Yeah.
And to me, it would be like, oh, is this one going to get me real good and put me out on the couch? Or is this one going to make me, like, get up and clean the whole house? Because, God damn it, if it's that one again.
Yeah. Depends on your dealer and what area you were buying it in. That's for sure. Like, lately, like, my dealers have always been like, oh, it's this type of weed, and they'll name it off, and I'll be like, I'm still grandma's boy kind of guy, you know, like, just give me a bag of fucking weed.
Right.
Which is hard to do in the pot store, but that's what I do. And they're just like, oh, well, tell me what your favorite is, and that's what I buy.
Yes, I basically walk in there and be like, look, I don't smoke during the day. I don't like to be high at work. I don't like to be high in public.
Oh, fuck no.
I just, like, that's a treat for me
At
when
a
I
park,
get home
maybe.
after a shitty day of work.
Yeah.
If I thought it would help, I would immolate myself in full view of the camera crews, my counterclaim. But as we all know, the only tale that would be told would be that it was me, not them, who was insane. Who the fuck do I think I am fooling as if I know the first thing is sacrifice or selflessness. I'm a cop just out of frame with the first sight of the flames throws himself prostrate to the ground in reverence. Our necks so pure we yearn to feel the burn. I am fooling as if I
I just, you know, if I don't have to, you know, I wait till, obviously we have to wait till the kids are asleep and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
But, yeah, one way or the other, I mean, it's just so nice to just have that hoot before bed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just...
It helps me sleep a lot, too.
Yeah. But I can't smoke that sativa stuff because it just keeps me awake. And it
My
just,
mom has the same problem.
Yeah.
I don't really have that. I can smoke what the fuck ever.
Oh, really?
I'll pass out. I can drink a fucking full pot of coffee and I'll pass the fuck out.
Oh, that's scary.
I've passed out on some weird drugs, trust me.
Yeah, I've been there too, actually. Sleeping on ecstasy.
People are like, how?
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Hit the mic. I'm just going to let you have the ashtray there.
Oh, yeah.
And I will use this as an ashtray. And hopefully I don't drink out of it.
Ooh.
I've done it.
The worst.
You ever like back when you were drinking, did you ever like take a swig out of a fucking cigarette?
I've done it.
Oh.
I've done it after I was done drinking, man. I'll just throw a fucking cigarette butt in my full Coke fucking now and again when I'm too high.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fucking ruined.
Yeah.
At least I don't drink it, though.
I've done that, like, while I was drinking coffee outside before.
Oh, yeah.
Like, instead of, like, you could just ash anywhere. It's outside.
Yeah.
But for some stupid reason, I'll still ash in my coffee cup.
Fucking brain, eh?
Yeah. It's just, I'm dumb. Dumb. You know, what were our other topics? Oh, yeah. Mr. Cyclone making new music.
Trash.
So you got a new Garbage album coming out soon?
Yeah. He likes to call it emo and shit.
I think it's as close to emo as you're ever going to find, like,
probably.
hip-hop beats with whatever it is you do over that hip-hop beat.
It's just a dark stage for me, I guess.
It's good. Yeah. I'd say keep going with this, because, I mean, you're the only person that I have ever taken a recommendation off of hip-hop on, and I listened to Little Peep after your Hit and Run came out.
Oh, yeah.
Because somebody said it sounded like a Little Peep song.
Really?
Yeah. And I actually...
The beat, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, the beat. Yeah. But even actually the way you, like, roll off some of your lyrics and like, it's not like rap.
Yeah. No, Peep was actually a really big inspiration for me because I found him after he died.
Okay.
And I was really fucking crushed by the fact that I had never listened to him until he actually died, and I felt like I missed out on a huge thing in my life. I could have went to his shows and shit.
Right. Like, I actually didn't mind him. Like, well, at least the songs that I was shown, like, I kind of enjoyed them because they reminded me of your new stuff.
Probably because I drew a lot of inspiration from
him. Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of, I think that's why I'm enjoying your new albums more, and I'm trying to get into this hip-hop thing so I can help you promote it a bit.
Word.
like when I was starting bands in high school and we were starting to play stuff like that, it bugged me because everybody's like, well, I don't like this new emo thing, blah, 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 blah. Everybody was making fun of emo kids. And I'm just like, well, that's a different thing, though. I mean, like, they're just taking it too far like goths are. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And, I mean...
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, if that's your thing, that's your thing, whatever. But, I mean... That's not every person who listens to metal and emo music. Like, we don't all have freaking comb-overs and thing like this.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was impressive.
Yeah? I got some pipes on me, man.
I got a small broner there going.
Well, I actually did start using my real voice for some of the new... like music.
Good, me too, man.
Did you notice any of that? Like, did you hear our Christmas album?
No, not really, actually.
Really?
I have lots of shit I need to dive back into.
Wow. Yeah.
Most music I am like a year behind on now.
Oh, wow. No, this was 2017. We put, what the fuck did we call that album? I've Got an Idea for Christmas. And we wrote it about, like...
I think I remember seeing it, maybe.
Yeah, we wrote it about
I'm very anti-Christmas. That might be my problem.
Oh, this was the anti-Christmas album.
Oh, well, then maybe I should fucking listen to it.
It's a record about a dude that's banging heroin in his misadventures.
Oh, wow.
All throughout the Christmas holidays. It's every good. Song references, like, heroin or shooting meth or something like... I don't know why. Well, I know why I wrote it. I was very angry with a couple of dipshit drug dealers in this town at the time.
Fair enough.
And just decided to take my frustrations out that way. And like Ben and Shay were cool about it. They were just like, this could be fun.
This could be fun.
And it was actually like the most fun I've ever had, like writing an album, to be honest.
That's just like Master Yamaguchi to me. That was so much fucking fun, and I was just being a retard.
Yeah, and it was good though. Like that was one of my more fun albums for you to listen to.
That's what my best friend Brad says too. He's like, I loved that shit. If you ever do it again, I want to be on the album. I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody loves my trash fucking joke album, but not my actual shit.
Well, that's the thing. That one had a sense of humor about itself, though.
Oh, yeah.
To me, that album had like a sense of humor about it, and it wasn't like as serious as your Cyclone stuff.
Did you get the story behind it?
A little bit.
Well, it's called Mad Hungry.
Yeah.
The whole fucking thing is me just journeying for a snack.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I kind of was. I wasn't sure if it was like that or just like Mad Hungry for life.
Well, Mad Hungry for like, everything, basically.
Yeah. Well, I did notice you rapped a lot about ketchup and bread and
I mentioned food a fucking lot.
My favorite reference was my favorite track is just Steamroller.
That one was really experimental.
That was an amazing song. I would love to actually put that whole album out for I would get sued for that album.
Ride the cold, rise above, we're gonna rise above. They distort what we say. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. Try to stop what we do. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. When they can't do it themselves. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. We are tired of your abuse. Try to stop us, it's no use. Society's all of control. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. Think they're smart, can't think themselves. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. Laugh at us behind our back. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. I find satisfaction in what they lack. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. We are tired of your abuse. Try to stop us, but it's no use. Are tired of your abuse. Try to stop us, it's no use. We're born with a chance. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. I am gonna have my chance. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. We are born with a chance. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. And I am gonna have my chance. Rise above, we're gonna rise above. We are tired of rise above, rise above, rise above. We're gonna rise above, we're gonna rise above, we're gonna rise above. I know this guy with an agenda to his name. He calls himself my friend, but I don't want to know him, no, no. He'll be the first to step on that wounded knee. He's done it more times than not, every time we meet. And when I'm up, he's always by my side, yeah, sidling, sidling. But when I'm not, he's like the sharp end of the door is nothing. My blood is business, and he's pretty successful. He sucks me dry, it's a wonder I'm alive. Whoa, whoa, he strikes harder as we go. Attributed to age and my metabolism strike. I feel like coming back again, roll with the punches in the morning. He whispers things to me that I already know. Instilling fear inside the deepest and the dark parts of my soul. I gotta get ahead, I'd rather not instead. I'll just sit back and watch everybody else. Whoa, whoa, he strikes harder as we go. Attributed to age and my metabolism strike. I feel like coming back again, roll with the punches in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we got enough for another episode here, so we can calm her down.
By like an hour ago or what?
All right, well, yeah, we're signing out, but this show is brought to you by Fixed Frequency, which me and
DeCap
own. Or run, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, have fun.
Let me get a fucking double teen and hold the mic.